What's going on, everybody? Steve here, Raiken Profit, coming back to you guys with another video. Where are we right now?
Las Vegas, eBay Open.
eBay Open 2018, and Daniel, he had come up to me earlier and he's like, is that you, Steve Raiken? He's like, what are you doing here? No. But we connected, and I complimented him on his polo. He's got a really cool little Mickey Mouse, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, like, what the heck? And then on the hat, I'm like, dude, that's like a really cool shirt. And he's like, yeah, man, I buy and sell all different types of Disney stuff on eBay. I've been doing it for a long time, and we became friends. And here you are, man, in a Raiken Profit video.
Yeah, here I am on YouTube today.
So you want to tell people a little bit about who you are and kind of like your story, how you got started, like with Disney and stuff?
Absolutely. Well, as Steve said, my name's Dan Quimbaya. I sell on eBay. I've been on eBay now since 2013, and coming into to the eBay or the e-commerce field, I started with helping a friend. He sold medical equipment, and
nice.
I kind of watched him build a business selling disposables, different equipment and stuff. And one day I went home to my wife, and I was telling her, I was like, hey, I'm watching this person do this. I really think that I could probably do the same thing, but with something that I'm passionate about and something that I am an avid collector of.
Yeah.
And that was the Disney. The reason I love Disney so much is back in 1996, me and my family, my mother and my brother and my sister, us four, we moved from San Antonio, Texas to Orlando, Florida. And one of the first things we did when we got there was my grandparents, they met us in Orlando, and they bought us annual pass holder tickets to Walt Disney World.
That's a cool gift.
I was as a child.
You were hooked.
Yeah, hooked, blown away.
Were they buying you all different types of stuff?
Yeah. The first 2 weeks we were here, we were spoiled. Well, in Orlando, it was just like they really took care of us. And that time that I got to spend with my grandparents, going to Disney. So throughout the years, every time they would come and visit, we were always going to Disney. We were always spending time as a family at Disney.
That's cool.
Even sometimes just to go there to walk around, not riding rides or seeing shows, just to go there and just kind of take in the, everything that they have there to offer. The experience.
I've never been there. Is that crazy?
Yeah, you gotta come. You gotta come.
He's gonna be selling me after the video.
He's gotta come do a video at Walt Disney World.
Dude, our next video is gonna be literally at Disney World.
Yeah, let's do it, man. We got to.
That's cool. So, let's talk a little bit about how you ended up transitioning. Like, obviously you fell in love with Disney and everything, and I'm assuming you started collecting everything. How did you transition from collecting to then now you're reselling stuff?
Right. Yeah. What for me the transition was like I was a collector myself, and my family, they again, we were going there all the time, so we picked up a lot of stuff over the years, and I was a customer of going on different forums, online sites to purchase Disney products for myself to put up in my house. And I would connect with other collectors, and I just started hearing problems and issues. People are scared to buy on eBay or scared to buy on another platform because they think they're gonna get fake Disney stuff or something.
Is there a lot of fake Disney stuff out there?
There is Disney stuff that's like considered like not licensed correctly. So maybe it'll say Disney, but like the Y is just the line.
It's not a licensed manufacturer.
Yeah, it's not like it's not being made with Disney's permission. So there is a lot of fake stuff out there. So I wanted to service the collectors, me being a collector myself, and it really just started of me transitioning from like my wife was like, hey, get rid of a few things in the garage. I put on one cell phone case. I remember I had a cell phone case somebody bought me as a gift. I never used it.
Yeah.
I put it on eBay, and as they say, like that's what like hooked me, because I sold it and I was like, wow, well, if I sold that this quick, or like I was able to sell this.
Did it sell for good money?
It was like $30 or something. It wasn't like anything. Yeah, it was a pretty decent. It was a pretty decent sale at that time. It was, for me, it was just nice to just pop my cherry and really just get that first sale out of the way. But once I did that, myself, I'm a huge Disney pin collector. I'm like really into the
You were
Disney
telling
pins.
me, man.
Yeah. Like whether it's a small 2-inch pin or larger pins. Over in our house, my wife's main rule is if I buy anything to collect, especially pins, she wants me to they have to be displayed because they get so easy shuffled away, put in a Tupperware. So I had a lot of Disney pins myself, so I just started to liquidate some of my own private collection, and from that point on, I started collecting, connecting with other collectors, and they pretty much started trusting me to, like, you know, if we need to get rid of something, we're gonna come to you to, like, maybe sell it to you, or, you know, work something out, you know, where they, you know, I would help them get rid of it.
Cool. So are you a part-time or a full-time reseller?
I'm a full-time reseller.
Full-time, so no job?
No job.
Strictly reselling Disney clothing, collectibles, pretty much anything that's authentic Disney.
Yes, yeah, anything's authentic Disney. That's pretty much what I'm looking for when I'm out.
So I've sold quite a few Disney clothing items, like older stuff. I'm definitely not an expert at all, but I know if it like looks unique and kind of odd, and it's got that interesting color scheme, and it just looks older, like it always tends to do well. A lot of people probably don't realize this, but Disney items sell well.
Yes.
What specifically do you want to look for when it comes to Disney? Is it older stuff? Is it newer? Is it specific characters? Is it designs? Is there something, what as a collector, what are collectors looking for? Is it rarity?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the real cool thing with Disney is there's like so many, like, the characters, the movies, like, I mean, it's an endless rabbit hole, but I would say that there are certain characters that do better than others. Like, one fun fact that many people might not know is the best-selling Disney character from Disney is not Mickey Mouse. Donald Duck.
Because Mickey Mouse is just like mass-produced, right?
Right. Yeah.
Donald Duck. I love Donald Duck.
He's like considered the most popular character, especially when it comes to, like.
Is he the most loved, or just the?
I think just
he's a character.
Yeah, just the popularity. Yeah, like he's just a big character himself. So yeah, I think just a lot of people love him. So
that's a good tip. I mean, if you find something Donald Duck, it's worth looking into on the sold listings.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. If you find anything, especially vintage stuff, does very well. And yeah, he's one of the main characters people look for.
What's one of the rarest Disney items? Is there an item that you've been looking for forever that you haven't been able to come across?
Yeah, I mean, I've came across a lot of different things. Just recently, there's a special Beauty and the Beast snow globe, and I've had customers reach out to me asking me, you know, like, have I seen this? You know, can you find this for me? For quite some time now, and just recently, 2 months ago, I purchased a collection and finally got this snow globe, and it was a rare piece. I put it on eBay, and it sold within not even an hour. It sold instantly, full price, $1,300, like out the door.
What'd you pay for that again?
Well, I bought a complete whole lot from somebody who was like, it was an entire collection. But yeah, right, that was like, you know, right there.
Did you think it was going to sell that fast?
I didn't think it would sell that fast, but I knew that there was going to be a lot of interest. And even me pricing the item, I put the price even higher than I, you know, like, even expected it to sell. So
were you getting a bunch of watchers and, like, you were just like, it was like you knew.
Offers came in, like, right away, and I just sat there. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait.
Freaking out, like, oh my god.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's finally here. I actually had somebody, once the item sold, they I guess they still had the item number, or they were watching it, so they reached out and they were like, I know that you must have sold this because I don't see it on your store. If you please can find another one, like, I will pay. They're willing to pay even more. You know what I mean? She's like, I'll give you another extra $100 if you can, like, find another one. So yeah, there are certain items that you really want to look out for. I would just a few bolos, things to look out for. Animation cells are pretty much like cells that they frame, and they're from the original movies, from, like, the actual, like, film reels. So those do very well. And then there's also figurines. They're called WDCCs, which stands for Walt Disney Classic Collection.
Interesting.
And these figurines are like ceramic made, but they usually have, like, a really low limited run. And they were really they were made in the 90s, and they don't make them anymore. So it's like a lot of people look for them. So some you can come across that are smaller, that they don't sell as well, but some of the larger ones, the medium ones, like, they do very well on eBay and other sites.
What about for clothing specifically? Any advice for, there's a lot of people who follow my channel and they sell clothing. and everybody knows to kind of look out for Disney, but there's not really a lot of great content about like what specifically to look for.
Right.
Is there like any like maybe a quick tip that you can give?
I would say with clothing, I know that T-shirts for myself like do very well.
Older
like,
vintage?
Yeah, like older stuff. And also just like with fashion, bags actually do very well. Like tote bags, handbags, and stuff like that. But as far as like other clothing items,
what about ties?
Ties.
I feel like I've sold a couple Mickey Mouse ties in the past.
That's definitely a good point. Yeah, ties do very well. Yeah. You know, it's with some of this stuff with the clothing, it's because it's not like a collectible or as like rare or limited run. It like, you know, it's if it's older, I think you guys should definitely like take a look at it for sure. And also Disney Plush. Disney Plush.
Oh yeah, I did a video on that. And Disney Plush is crazy. Garage sales?
Yeah.
Do you do garage sales?
Yep.
I'm sure you find some really cool plush items.
Yeah, definitely come across some nice stuff. Yeah, living in Orlando has its advantages because I tell a lot of people. I mean, there's so many retired cast members. There's so many people that, you know, they maybe they moved and they retired, you know, and now like, you know, they're going to Disney. So it's like there's just a lot of stuff there to kind of pick up. Cool,
awesome. How about some sourcing strategies for people who, you know, a lot of people who watch my channel, they go to garage sales, thrift stores. Are those good places to find Disney items, or do you find that it's, you know, the general public kind of buys them up? Are there any other ways? I know that you were mentioning, I think outlets or something that you had gone to.
Yeah, it's in Orlando. There's two main Disney outlets, but not just in Orlando. Disney also has like other outlets. Some in California. I know that there's some throughout the East Coast.
Is there a difference between an outlet and just a Disney store?
Yes. Yeah, a Disney store is like that merchandise is like Disney, but it's not like official Disney parks, like you know, like from like Disneyland or any of the other parks that they have. So it's from a collector's point of view, or for somebody looking to like buy something and resell, like the Disney store stuff doesn't do as well because it's not as like, you know, like people want like the stuff like from the parks.
It's more exclusive.
Yeah, it's more exclusive.
Because in the store, it's probably like nationwide.
Yeah, because they have Disney stores in all the different malls.
I used to have one in my mall in Connecticut. And I still have like memories of a little kid like just walking around and just seeing it all. Like it's like really nostalgic, you know?
Yeah, they theme the stores very well too, just to kind of like showcase what they have. So
cool, awesome. And let me talk to you about one last thing. Biggest mistakes that people should avoid when looking to buy Disney, maybe to collect or to resell eventually down the road. Anything that you would say like to watch out for?
Yeah, I would say one big thing that I come across a lot is because Disney is so popular, people think because they have a Disney item, it's worth so much money. You know, they like kind of they
emotionally attached to it.
Yeah, they like misconception, or you know, like I've this is an older item. I've had it for so long.
Yeah,
you know, like especially watches. I have a lot of people that will hit me up.
Oh, you got a watch too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man,
this is my ticket actually to get into the park. The annual pass holder. Yeah, it's a magic band. So I always have it on me because I'm at the parks like almost every day over when I'm back home. So.
Awesome.
But yeah, I would definitely just watch out for people that are like a little bit too attached to what they have, or misconception of what they have.
Hard to get a good price when they're so like
they're so connected to it. Yeah, I would definitely watch out for that.
What about because we were talking before off camera, there's a lot of Disney products that aren't actually like licensed Disney. They're not like approved by Disney. Can you talk a little bit about that? It's like, I don't know if it's a counterfeit, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I learned really early when I started doing this in 2013. Just like a lot of people, I decided, hey, I'm gonna jump on Alibaba. I'm gonna start looking for stuff. So I bought like 200 phone cases, and
you went hard.
Yeah, various characters.
Yeah.
I get them finally shipped in. I put a few on eBay. They're selling. Things are going well, and then out of nowhere, I had a customer contact me, and they pointed it out. They're like, hey, if you look at that, like you look at the back of this phone case, like does not say Disney. It just said D SNEY, like no I was in the word. So
And
it
that's
was
how they're getting away with like the trademark. Oh,
yeah, like
my.
getting away with it. Yeah, so like once I saw that, I tried to get rid of what I had, and then the rest of it I just had to, you know, get rid of it at a garage sale or, you know, somewhere local, so I didn't run into anybody trying to notify eBay that I was selling something that was not genuine. So I try to look out for that. And one big thing that's highly counterfeit with Disney products is Disney pins. I sell a lot of Disney pins. Disney pins do very well on the resale market.
Yeah.
There's some that are very rare, and then there's some that are a dime a dozen that, you know, anybody can get, so they don't sell as well. But because there are some that sell very high, you will have people, Disney basically will have make a run of a pin. They want only 300 made of that pin. After
that's
that,
rare.
Yeah, so after that manufacturer runs that pin and they make it, what they'll do is somebody at the warehouse who knows like how it ends up, they'll take that mold and they'll go to another place and start counterfeiting the pin. And so what they'll do is they'll change the back of the pin, just a few like lettering or wording differently, even the back of the pattern of the pin, because every Disney pin is like, there's like a certain pattern that it's like Mickey heads that go on the back of this pin. And some of the stamps will even be off, you know, like running off the pin, like it doesn't look right. So again, if you are an avid collector or you somebody that knows Disney pins,
you'll catch on quick.
But if you're somebody that kind of doesn't know, and there are some scrappers and fakes that are so well that sometimes it could even trick a good collector, you know. So yeah.
So just be on the lookout. Pay attention to the detail.
Yes.
Especially if you're going to be investing a lot of money. But even if you're not investing a lot of money, if eBay catches you, or if somehow the word gets out you're selling fakes, I mean, you could get your account suspended, kicked off, and just destroy your reputation. So I bet you there's forums you could research. Is Facebook groups? Are there forums that you're a part of that people could go to?
Yeah. There's a lot of good Facebook groups online that I would recommend. There's one that's really good. It's Disney Buy, Sell, and Trade. It's sort of like Disney Garage Sale, I think it's called. And that's like a really good, helpful. Like if you ever post something on there that you're looking to sell, there's so many other people like that resell. They're usually good about trying to jump in and like help you if you have a question, or hey, like I don't know what I have, I'm trying to price this. I would definitely recommend that. And also, if anybody ever needs any help, I'm always here to help.
Yeah, he has a Instagram as well. I'm going to link it up in the beginning of this video so you guys can check that out as well, and in the description. But your Instagram is?
Magic Key Holders on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, but you guys catch me on Instagram.
Yeah, go check him out over there. He's putting out some really good content. So hopefully this video inspired you, motivated you, or just built some awareness around the fact that there's money to be made buying and selling Disney, and there's a lot of collectors out there who will find a lot of value in you being able to take somebody else's trash and turn it to treasure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Daniel, hey, thanks for coming on, man. I'm glad that you came up and said hello today. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the eBay Open and learn a lot, and appreciate you guys watching. Check them out on Instagram as well. I'm going to link it up down below. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe we'll get to see you next year at the eBay Open.
Absolutely.
All right,
Thanks,
Dan.
guys.
Thanks, man. Yep, take care.
All right.